Hello, Shakerites hockey fans, and welcome back to the Easing Ice Center here in Strongsville, Ohio, the OBM Arena, home of the Padua Franciscan High School Bruins and the Walsh Jesuit High School Warriors. Today, your Red Raiders will be facing off against Walsh Jesuit. Tomorrow, we will be back for Padua. So 2 GHL contests in one weekend, but for now, let's focus on the game at hand. Entering today, Shaker Heights is coming off of their loss against the third-ranked team in the state, St. Edwards. Though it was an expected defeat, the 5-1 loss extended the Raiders' losing streak, including tournament play, to 4. One of these losses were against Walsh Jesuit with a result of 5-2, sophomore Joey Moore getting his first and second goals of the season. So while Moore did have an impressive performance, it did not exactly result the way you would assume the Red Raiders would have hoped. But as of now, state rankings only separate the two schools by 7. Matt Bartley has been changing his forward lines. Head coach Matt Bartley has been changing his forward lines throughout the season, and we saw a new combination on Wednesday. Today, he'll be sticking with these lines, with Jack Camp still starting on line 1, with Sammy Gerber and Gavin Richards getting the starts on the wing. Defensive lines have not seemed to change much this year, however, so we're continuing to see Noam Greenberg and Quentin Garnett on that first line of defense. Can these newer offensive lines, but still familiar defensive lines, get the job done? Well, it should be a great game regardless. It's Shaker Heights on the road against 16th ranked in the state Walsh Jesuit for the Great Lakes Hockey League rivalry matchup. Puck drop coming momentarily. Von Ullum is here for the call in Strongsville. Thank you for tuning in. And it looks like we are getting set for puck drop. Both teams heading to their benches. The Red Raiders in their all-red look. Looks like we will be having a national anthem as the teams will be lining up. Introductions will be coming as well. As I said, the Red Raiders in their all-red uniforms today. Walsh Jesuit in their white on brown look here today. And we will send it down to ice level for the introductions.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to OBM Ice Rink, home of the Walsh Jesuit Warriors, for tonight's game between the Red Raiders of Shaker Heights and the Warriors of Walsh Jesuit. Tonight is youth hockey night, so any youth hockey players in the stands tonight, please, you are cordially invited to stick around after the game and meet the players and the coaches. Thank you. Tonight's officials are James Reagan, Michael Vasquez, and Eric Wagner. Their experience and integrity qualify them for their important role in this contest. And now, let's meet the teams. First from Shaker Heights, starting in goal, number 1, Cooper Mears. Noam Greenberg. On defense, number 17, Quentin Garnett. Center number 6, Jack Camp. And left wing, number 25, Gavin Richards. And at right wing, number 5, Sammy Gerber. Head coach Matt Bartley and the rest of the Shaker Heights Red Raiders. You're red! And now let's meet the Walsh Jesuit Warriors and Pikes, honorary captains. Number 18, Aaron Lindau. Aaron is 13 years old and he plays for the Kent Cyclones Bantam team. He attends St. Patrick's School in Kent, and his favorite hockey team is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Next up is number 27, Ben Eric. Ben is 11 years old. He plays for the Kent Cyclones Pee-wee team. He goes to Holy Family in the Snow, and his favorite NHL hockey team is the Washington Capitals. And last but not least, number 44 in your program, number 1 in your heart, and 8-year-old Billy Barta. 8-year-old Billy plays for the 2014 Cleveland Barons. Goes to Holy Family in the Snow. His favorite NHL hockey team is the Boston Bruins. Starting on defense, number 13, junior Kyle Bankston. On defense, number 22, senior Ryan Holka. At forward, number 28, senior Patrick McCarthy. At forward, number 9, senior Ryan Kirscher. At forward, number 25, senior Josh Weiner. And starting in net, number 1, senior Tavian Park. Head coach Pete Tulare and the rest of your Walsh Jesuit Warriors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
We are set. Looking for a big upset. There, live from the Walsh Jesuit Warriors. 15 minutes up on the clock. Start up. Very red race. Start across. Off. It'll be. It'll be out there. Julian Sandy Gerber on defense.
Yeah, Red! Let's go, Red!
Warriors.
Oh, God! Get your shot!
And now we're
Oh, Dad! Oh, you're dead!
take the shot. Jack
Microphone away further than usual.
Yeah. Did I send it closer?
My sister says I can't hear him.
No. Oh!
ladies. We are back. For now, we're still scoreless with 11 and a half minutes remaining here in the first period of play. Here, Holzer centering himself. He'll take the shot. It's still loose out in front, but Shaker will recover it. Here it's Josh Brown and Isaac Miller. Isaac Miller will deke around a defenseman. He'll take a shot. Good save by the man between the pipes here today. And that is Tavian Parks, the senior for Walsh Jesuit. Here, Quentin Garnett sending it into the zone. He'll try to pass over to Josh Brown. It won't connect. It will fall to Ryan Lenahan, the sophomore, however. And Kaler just keep it in. Not quite. Quentin Garnett will take it out. He'll get it to Josh Brown. Josh Brown can't stick with it. Turned over to Walsh Jesuit. Right back to Shaker in the neutral zone. They'll send it into the Walsh zone as they will get a couple changes. On defense for the moment, it's Greenberg and it's Lazar. Icing's waved off. On offense, it's that third line of Skilkin, Schneider, and English. Behind the net, it stays, but now it'll be Lazar to take it out. Trying to pass it up to Drew English. Can't find his man. Shot taken at center ice, but it goes wide. Cooper Mears plays it for defenseman Noam Greenberg. He is with it now. Lazar off the glass. Looking to forward Drew English. Now Skilkin just tries to clear it out. It'll fall back to Lazar. Lazar looking for his own burst of speed up the ice. Here's Oscar Schneider's with it. At the point, it falls to Jolly. Jolly trying to send it deeper into the zone. It'll fall to Sammy Gerber. Now Jack Kemp might have an open shot. Shot made! And it's a save by Parks. So far, 9:50 left to go here in period number one. Yet again, excuse our technical difficulties for the first couple of minutes of this period. We're aware something did not go right. But now, with just under 10 minutes left to go here in period number one, we are still scoreless. And we are back with the call. Here, Gavin Richards with a neutral zone steal. Can he stick with it? No, he cannot. Weiner bumps him off the puck, and it looks like here we might get an offsides. Surprised about the call. But apparently, it was a good one. Jack Kemp will take the draw against Kirscher. Ryan Kirscher has been getting the better of faceoffs against Jack Kemp so far. However, this one will be won by Jack Kemp and go all the way back to the Red Raider side of the ice. Jack Kemp with the physical play, trying to get it up to Gavin Richards, the new addition to the first line. Can't find his man. And Walsh Jesuit will send it all the way back down. Cooper Mears plays it off his stick, drops it off to Jolly. Jolly looking for Kalergis. He's bumped off the puck. And almost a dangerous opportunity there as Walsh Jesuit got the turnover in their offensive zone. Jolly. Behind the back, you'll find Jonathan Kalergis. Kalergis looking up to Sammy Gerber. He won't get there, and this one should be an icing, and it is. 8:43 left to go now in period number one. Here, face-off is won by Ryan Lenahan. Can Shaker clear? And looks like they were going to. However, two Warriors collide right into the net. And it'll go out of place. So we will get the whistle for that. 8:37 left to go in period number one. And face-off will be right where we last had it. Lenahan to take it. And he will win it against number 11, Dominic Kaleri. Here, shot made at the point, save made by Cooper Mears. He'll leave it for Quentin Garnett. Garnett looking up to Ryan Lenahan. He won't find his man, and yet again, another icing on the Red Raiders of Shaker Heights. Face off yet again to the right of Cooper Mears. Lenahan can't exactly get his team to control off of the draw, but here he will make the steal in the defensive zone. He'll get it to Josh Brown. Brown sending it back to Quentin Garnett. Garnett back to Josh Brown. And Shaker's going to look for a rush the other way. Isaac Miller moving around. Walsh Jesuit forwards. He'll leave it for Josh Brown off the boards. Behind the net. Can't make a play out of it. It's Lenahan and Brown up against two Warriors. And they'll be taken out by the Red Raiders. Here, shot made by Lazar. Might have gotten tipped out in front. Regardless, it was just a bit too elevated. Went wide as well. Behind the net, it's with the Warriors. For the moment, it's with Spritzy. Now it's out in front. Lenahan almost had a deflection out in front of the net. Couldn't get the job done, and now we've just passed the midway point here in period number 1. Quentin Garnett at the point. Shot made. It's just behind him. Can they tip it in? And it looks like the goalie might have tipped it in himself. Goal for the Red Raiders, and a lucky one at that. And it looks like it'll be Ryan Lenahan getting credited with the goal here. We'll be getting some Lenny cheers here in the away crowd. Here on defense, Kalergis and Jolly. At the moment on offense, it's the third line. Skilkin taking the draw. Will be won by the Warriors, however. Clock didn't start for a moment there. Now it will. Shaker is up 1-0, though it still doesn't show on the scoreboard. There must be some sort of problem with the scoreboard person. Drew English sending it in to the Walsh Jesuit zone. And it'll be on net. It'll get right to Tavian Parks, but he will throw the leather down on the ice. We will get the whistle as he freezes the puck. Lazon Greenberg now on defense. First line of offense now out. Richards loses the face-off, but he'll get control of it right after the fact. Now Walsh attempts to clear. They can't. Camp keeps it in. Can they clear it this time? It looks like they will. Josh Weiner leading the rush forward. Their star player sends it into the corner. Assistant captain in the corner, centering it for someone. Can't find anyone there. And there a shot is made. Hit laid down from Gavin Richards. The shot hit off crossbar and is sent up and into the netting. 6:18 left to go now in the first period of play. Walsh Jesuit so far controlling time on attack, but Shaker does have the lead in a 1-0 score so far. It's Jack Camp. Can he get a step? Not just yet. He's hit up against the boards, loses control, but it's still sent in as they regroup. Here it's cleared out. Noam Greenberg chasing it near Cooper Mears. He'll take it behind his net, or excuse me, he'll fake the move behind his net. And this time, he will move it behind the net. Looking for Gavin Richards. It's off the board in an awkward fashion. It'll go just out of reach of Gavin Richards. Good play by Lazar. And now they might have a step. It's a 3-on-2 at the moment. Lazar enters in, takes the shot. A great shot, but a blocker save by Parks. And here a good steal by Emmett Lazar. Great plays from him during this shift, a productive shift. He'll hop off for a change. And now the scoring line is now out here on offense. Lenahan back out here along with Josh Brown and Isaac Miller. Here puck hits off the ref. It'll end up with Dalton. Dalton will take the shot for Walsh Jesuit, but it'll go too high and go off the glass. Here's with Jolly. Jolly gets co-defenseman Quentin Garnett. Garnett off the boards will get it outside of the blue line. Now Walsh will get some changes. Jolly able to clear it. He'll hit it right off the helmet of forward. I believe that was Holcomb of the Warriors. Hopefully he's all right. He'll head to the bench. But it is back in the Red Raider side of the ice. Can Shaker clear? Well, they can get it outside of the blue line for a start. Sent right back in. Sent right back out by Jonathan Kalergis. And now sent right back in. A little bit of back and forth. Here it's Kershaw. Centering it for Weiner. Can't find his man. First line of offense. Right back out for Walsh Jesuit. It looks like the first line of the Red Raider offense will now be coming out. Here's Oscar Schneider, bumped off the puck. And falls right back to Josh Weiner. What can he do with it? For now, he'll regroup. Some of his men getting some changes. Now almost a good neutral zone steal by Quentin Garnett, getting in front of the pass. But it's still with Walsh in their own zone. And here, a good neutral zone turnover. We'll get it to Jack Camp. Just can't get the stick on the puck. Sprang was right there. Number 7 of Walsh Jesuit making the play. And Shaker's going to need to regroup in their own zone. Here it's taken out. Sammy Gerber dumps it in. Go off the corner in an awkward fashion. It'll be Gavin Richards picking it up. Richards behind the net. Now it's out at the point. Lazar with a shot. Ooh, great chance there for the Red Raiders. Couldn't capitalize on it, however. 2:40 left to go here in the first period. We've had good ice hockey here in these first minutes of the match. And here Walsh Jesuit sends it all the way down. We will get a whistle with 2.5 minutes left to go here in period number 1. For the moment, Shaker Heights is up 1-0 off of Ryan Lenahan's goal. And now that scoring line out here now. It's Lenahan, it's Brown, and it's Miller. Here Josh Brown, a great play to keep it inside of the blue line. Making Walsh work to clear it out. Here Josh Brown tripped up, no call. Given over to Jolly. And it's send it up to Ryan Lenahan. Can't find his man. We'll go right back to Emmett Lazar. He had a great shift last time he was out. And he'll find Josh Brown. He'll send it in to the zone. Now we'll be getting a new look on defense. Quentin Garnett and Jonathan Kalergis. Here it'll fall to Kalergis. Kalergis to Richards. Richards to Quentin Garnett. He'll take the low percentage shot. It's out in front. Lenahan showing a backhand. But it'll go over the net. And now it'll be the captain Kershaw with a chance. Backhand shot. And it'll fly off the glass after a good save from Cooper Mears. 1:15 left to go now here in this first period. Sammy Gerber looking at Gavin Richards. Can't find him. He can't find Jack Camp. First line of offense out here for the final minute. Can't find Gavin Richards. Richards leaves it for Camp. And a great chance. Gerber, the pass off of the boards. Finding Gavin Richards. Richards leaving it for Jack Camp. And a great opportunity there. Exactly a minute left to go here in the first period of action. And Richards winning the draw, but it'll fall to the Walsh Jesuit forwards, getting a little aggressive on it. Caleri with a shot. And a great save by Cooper Mears with a blocker save. In the corner. With Walsh Jesuit and a hit laid down from Emmett Lazar. And it looks like we will be getting a penalty call on that one. A brutal hit laid from Lazar. And he will be sent to the box. We'll see if it will be a 5-minute major. And we'll see what they throw up onto the scoreboard. And it'll only be 2 minutes. Face off one by Shaker. Can they clear? Jolly off the glass. Sends it right up into the netting. Can't do anything about that. Here Jolly taken out. Garnett replaces it. Also on defense, Greenberg. On offense for the moment, it's Jack Camp and Sammy Gerber. Here Weiner keeps it in. Shot made. It'll go off the skate of Jack Camp. Or excuse me, Sammy Gerber. Josh Weiner. He'll take it in. Quentin Garnett clears it immediately as it falls to him. And we'll see if Walsh Jesuit wants to go for one final rush in the dying seconds of the period. And it looks like they will try to do just that, but a neutral zone turnover as Sammy Gerber gets the stick on it. And after that, just a couple passes back and forth, and we will get our first intermission here in OBM Arena. Shaker Heights for the moment is up 1 and a 1-0 score. We'll see if Walsh Jesuit will respond or if Shaker can extend their lead in the second period of play. So we will take a break. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for some second period hockey. For the moment, it'll be Walsh Jesuit starting out with it. Shaker did control that first period, however, in the name of shots and face-offs, it was even 7-7. But in that shot counter, it was 10-6, advantage Shaker Heights. However, Shaker will be starting on the penalty kill, and we will see what they can do. It was Emmett Lazard getting the 2 minutes in the sin bin. Which that does hurt, since Emmett Lazard is a great penalty killer, and we have seen that he has been doing very well in his first period shifts. Here it's in Walsh Jesuit zone, and it's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Kirscher centering it over. Play by Quentin Garnett to rush forward and clear it all the way down. And here, Gavin Richards looking at Josh Brown. Not a clean pass. Josh Brown will elect to just dump it deep into the zone. 13:45 left to go now in the period. And now, apparently, we're now back to even strength. The clock still shows that there's 30 seconds left on this penalty, but it looks like they were just wrong. So nothing you can do about that. Here it's Isaac Miller. Bumped off the puck. Can't do anything about that. Walsh Jesuit. It'll be Grossi sending it right into the bench. Here, face-off won by Shaker. They're back with 5 people here. Turnover right to Grossi of Walsh Jesuit. Luckily, nothing came of that opportunity. Here it's Gavin Richards. Moving around a defender. Shot made! That would have been a highlight reel play of the season. And here a blast from the point from Garnett. Here, shot made. Tipped out in front. Good save by Tavian Parks. And the men in red playing some great ice hockey here on the road. They are now still up 1-0. With just under 13 minutes left to go here in the second frame. Here, face-off won by the Warriors. Can they clear it out? And yes, it'll be McCarthy to do so for the Warriors. Jolly sending it to Josh Brown. What can Josh Brown do? He'll try a low percentage shot. Cleared right back out by number 5, Nathan Coons, the sophomore. And here Jolly with a trip on Kirscher. Hand is raised. Shot made by Josh Weiner, the superstar of this Walsh Jesuit squad. And now Isaac Miller will touch up on the puck. We will get the whistle for the stoppage. And it'll be Jolly, the big man, heading over to the sin bin. Looks like he will be getting 2 minutes to think about what he has done. Face off, won by Walsh. They will get to work. Coons with the shot at the point. A good shot by number 5 of Walsh. Now in the corner. Back to the point. Shot made and saved as somehow that one got through the traffic. That shot by Keegan Sprang, the freshman for this Walsh Jesuit squad. .12:06 left to go now in the second period of play. Here with Josh Weiner. He'll try the shot. Quentin Garnett blocks it, and it's glided into the corner. Quentin Garnett attempting to clear. He'll get it by Josh Weiner, and will go all the way to Tavian Parks at the other side of the ice. Here's Josh Weiner of Walsh Jesuit. Weiner to Kirscher. Now Kirscher will try and lay a hit on Noam Greenberg and eventually will fall down to the ice. Kirscher to Callery, and good play by Gavin Richards to get in the way of that shot. He seems to be grabbing his arm, maybe shoulder, after the play. Hopefully he's all right. Here, face-off won yet again by Walsh Jesuit. Good play by Josh Weiner to keep it inside. In the corner, taken out to the point. Shot made by Kirscher, it'll go wide. It's in the corner to the left of Mears by Callery. Now a centering pass, trying to get it to McCarthy, or perhaps a low percentage shot from number 23, Joe Holzer. I believe it'll be, yes, and it will be Holzer credited with the goal, and now we are back to tied at 1 apiece. As I said at the intro, it'll be a good game, perhaps a very back and forth game, and for the moment, we are tied now at 1 apiece. So now we're back to 5-on-5 ice hockey. Here it's taken by Josh Brown at the neutral zone. Just poked away from him and taken back to the neutral zone by Grossi. Here's Sprinzel, dumps it in. Cooper Mears will send it behind the net and leave it for Quentin Garnett. Garnett to Josh Brown. Josh Brown will dump it in. Garnett will be the man to chase it, though, on defense. Josh Brown with a shot opportunity. A great pad save by Park. It's still loose out in front. Shot made. It'll go up and into the glass. It's still up for grabs. Here's with Quentin Garnett. I believe he tried to get a shot off, couldn't get one. And here it's Lenahan. Lenahan getting it to Sammy Gerber. Sammy Gerber looking to get it, I believe, back to the point, but he couldn't get it through the traffic built up in front of the net. Jolly to Lazar. Lazar with the shot, and saved by Tavian Parks. The shot ended up right at his stomach. An easy save for the senior goalie. Now 9:43 left to go here in the second period of action. Face-off won by Jack Camp. Jolly takes the shot, and a good save with the stick from Parks. And now Walsh attempting to clear it out, and they will. Jolly unable to keep it in. Lazar will send it right back, and that'll go as a shot on goal all the way from the red line of center ice. There's a shot made, and I believe it would have gone wide, but Parks decides to throw the glove up anyway and freeze for a face-off to his right. Here it's Holzer against Gavin Richards on the draw, and it'll be won by Gavin Richards, but here it'll be Walsh to take it right back. Here a shot from the point. Lazar having a good game. Not exactly so far a goal to account for it. And here a bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. Looks like everything will be all right, however. Looks like Walsh will be getting a new look on their forward line. And it'll be their first line. Kirscher wins the draw. It's with Walsh. Isaac Miller can't keep it inside of the blue line. Weiner taking it. He's against Lazar. And now he'll try to send it over for Kirscher, who's attempting to make his way up in front of the net. Isaac Miller struggling to stick with it. Here it's with Josh Weiner. Lazar making the steal. Or can he? It's left for Kirscher. He's struggling to get control of it. And here it's cleared out of the zone. Sky high, it flies into the Walsh Jesuit zone. And near that pass, they're trying to find Kirscher, who's between the blue lines of center ice. And now it's back in the neutral zone. Holcomb will dump it in. Kalergis. They're just unable to clear it out, but it'll fall right back to him behind the net. Now into the corner to the left of Mears. Here it'll fall to English. English will clear it all the way down the ice. We will get the hand raised. We will get the whistle. We will get the icing call with 7:37 left to go now in the second period of action.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Here face off one by Shaker. Garnett attempts to clear. Drew English slows it down, but Walsh gets a piece of it and they will keep it in. Josh Brown will find Lenahan. He's the goal scorer for Shaker. He'll take it in. Shot made. I believe that hit a man out in front of the shot. And here it's taken by Holcomb. And as Noam Greenberg trips up, it's a 2-on-1. Holcomb with the shot. It'll go wide left. Couldn't even hit the net on the shot. Here it's Grossi off the glass. Sends it down. And icing's waved off. Noam Greenberg sends it up to Josh Brown. Josh Brown leaves it for Jack Camp. He'll try to move around a defender. He'll lose the puck in doing so. Can Noam Greenberg keep it inside the blue line? Yes, he can. He'll glide into the corner to the left of Parks, the goalie for Walsh Jesuit. And here a good stick lift from Sammy Gerber, allowing Jack Camp to make the play on it. And at the point it falls to Lazar. Shot made, it'll hit defenseman Holcomb of the Warriors. Shaker with a lot of offensive pressure. Jack Camp with the blast, and I believe that hit the stick out in front of the shot. Shot made, it'll go up and into the netting. So with 6:10, our score is still 1-1. We've got a good game, ladies and gentlemen, here as a GLHL rivalry matchup. Walsh Jesuit at the moment is ranked 16th in the state. Shaker 23rd in the state. And here, puck will go off of the ref. And now here a hit laid by Gavin Richards. Honestly surprised that was not a penalty. It wasn't a dirty hit by any means, but regularly referees will tend to call that. Here's Shaker up the ice looking to captain Jack Camp. Cannot connect. Here Josh Weiner will enter into the zone. I believe that hit a man out in front, and then it'll hit the pad of Cooper Mears. Great defense there from Shaker Heights. And there, Sammy Gerber will end up getting a slash on, I believe, Josh Weiner. And the Red Raiders are furious with this call. And they'll call it a tripping. I thought that would at least be a slashing call. And so with this, it'll be Shaker's third penalty. And there, as Shaker attempts to clear, it'll go right off a Warrior in the form of number 12. That's Dalton. So can Walsh Jesuit get their first lead of the match here with a power play conversion?
That's so foul, dude. Why are you dogging Vaughn, man? Oh no.
I don't deserve it. 5 minutes left to go here in the second frame of the sport. Noam Greenberg sends it all the way down the ice. A minute and a half left to go. Here the goalie leaves it for Jack Camp. We'll see if he'll decide to make a play on it. He will! And he'll move around the goalie. A great play by Captain Jack Camp. Oh my goodness! The short-handed goal. The Red Raiders are back on top. It's 2-1 our score. Oh my goodness! Oh my, that is highlight reel stuff right there, ladies and gentlemen. And he will be getting a rest. We'll be getting a new line of offense. Woo-wee! That's what you like to see. From captain number 6. Here a whistle is blown. Holzer's helmet came off. And so now Shaker with all the momentum still do have a minute 10 to kill off of this penalty. Sammy Gerber still in the box. Ooh, a centering pass almost got to Kirscher. If so, he was right out in front of the net. Could have done the exact same thing Jack Camp just did against Tavian Parks. Here's with Josh Weiner, the star of this Walsh Jesuit squad. Now entering the zone, working around the other number 25 on the ice, Gavin Richards. Josh Weiner drawing a circle around Cooper Mears. And Shaker cannot clear it. Kirscher with a blast. That'll end up into the back of the net. And it will be the captain getting the credit. It was not tipped out in front by another stick. Kirscher, the captains of both teams, getting great chances. And so Walsh Jesuit will be 2 for 3 on the power play. And so now we can really appreciate Jack Camp's goal, as without it, Shaker would be down 2-1. That's not the case. We are tied 2-2 with just under 4 minutes left to go now in this second frame. Making the draw at center. And then he will win it. He'll drop it off to defenseman Quentin Garnett. Garnett looking to Isaac Miller. It looks like we've got an old friend now back out on the offensive line in the form of Isaac Miller. Isaac Miller trying to lay down the body. Now here trying to get a pass all the way up to Isaac Miller. Isaac Miller versus Holcomb. There's been a physical battle so far on this shift. And now it's back with Kirscher. Kirscher overdue defenseman number 13 in the form of Bankston. Here it's taken into the Red Raiders zone. It's Noam Greenberg sticking with the puck. He'll end it around the boards and get it to Sammy Gerber. Gerber off the boards to Lenahan. What can Lenahan do here? He'll stick with it behind the net. He skates, trying to center it to go forward. Josh Brown can't exactly connect with the man. And then now here's an opportunity for Walsh Jesuit the other way. Shot made. And a pad save from Cooper Mears. He's been doing well in between the pipes here today. And here, hit on Gavin Richards. He's taken down to the ice, losing the puck control. Lazar, co-defenseman Jolly. Jolly up to Josh Brown. Go off of his stick in an awkward fashion. And it'll fall to Holzer of Walsh Jesuit. Trying to make a pass. Can't get it, but Holzer will take the puck right back. And he will enter into the zone behind the net. Taken by Lenahan. Lenahan will clear it all the way down. This will be an icing for sure. And there's the whistle. 1:55 left to go. Shaker will get a couple changes. Or forget a couple, we'll just go with a whole new look out there. here on offense, it looks like it'll be Jack Camp, it'll be Sammy Gerber, and interesting little bit Oscar Schneider. What can he do? Glide into the zone. Hit up against the boards. Now he'll send it deeper into the zone. Sammy Gerber's the man to chase it against Holcomb. Now Oscar Schneider attempting to center it. Can't make the play. Now Garnett. He'll find Camp. Camp with the blast. And a good shot. Just can't find the back of the net. A minute and a half remaining now here in the second period. 2-2 is our score. On defense, line number 1 in the form of Greenberg and Garnett. Here, Jack Camp laying down the body. However, it will be number 17 sticking with it. That's McLish. Now here, can Dalton make the play on it? No, but Holzer will. Shot made! I believe that hit the blocker. And it did, and it'll glide up into the netting. A minute 13 now left in the second frame. Now Walsh with a couple of late changes. We'll go with their first line. It'll be McCarthy taking the draw. He'll get it to Weiner. Weiner with a shot. And now Cooper Mears trying to go up and snag it out of the air. It'll fall off of his glove and end up into the back of the net. Just not the play Cooper Mears should have made. And it resulted in the goal. However, the referees discussing with the coaches. Might be a bit of a discussion going on now. I believe they're discussing whether this was played with a high stick. However, the referees will be defending their argument. You can't review here in high school hockey. And here it's back with Holzer. Holzer trying to work against Quentin Garnett. Holzer centering it over. Trying to find Holcomb. Now Garnett off the glass. Looking to Isaac Miller, can't find him. And the goal is credited for Josh Weiner, the star of the team. And now they have taken the lead. 3-2 is now our score. 35 seconds now remaining in this second period. Here it's Josh Brown and Isaac Miller. Miller centering it for Brown. It's just him. He'll make the shot. And somehow the save is made. Great opportunity there for the men in red. Great setup by Isaac Miller. Beating the defender there and getting the centering pass over to Josh Brown, and he will be kicking himself after that missed chance. Now 25 seconds left to go now in the second period. Face-off won by Walsh. Can they clear it? Not just yet. Jolly keeps it in at the point. Trying a shot. It'll hit Kirscher out in front of the shot. Now along the boards. Bunch of physical contact. There Isaac Miller trying a shot off the backhand. Awkward bounce off the boards, but it will be Lazar sticking with it. Now here, Camp tries to get it to the point, but in doing so, it'll take the rest of the time off the clock. We entered into the period with a 1-0 lead for the Red Raiders. We exit with a 3-2 lead for Walsh Jesuit. Can Shaker get a tie right back? Can Walsh Jesuit extend their lead to 2? Well, we will see. We will be back for some third period action. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back. Hello everyone, welcome back. We are just getting set for the third and final period of action here in OBM Arena. The 23rd ranked in the state, Shaker Heights Red Raiders are looking to get their game back to tied against Walsh Jesuit Warriors. Their last goal was quite the fluky one as the puck sailed right over Cooper Mears. He tried to make a glove grab as he hopped off the ice, flew into the air and tried to get it. However, it went right past him and into the back of the net. So we are here. The Red Raiders have had 3 penalties go against them, 2 of which Walsh Jesuit was able to capitalize on the power play. 14 and a half minutes left to go. Quentin Garnett's with it in the Red Raider zone. He'll drop it off for Sammy Gerber. Gerber looking over to Gavin Richards, but as the neutral zone turnover occurs, it'll be an offsides. So in the name of stats, here's what's going on so far. 18 in the shot count. That's advantage Shaker Heights. But in the name of face-offs, Walsh Jesuit is winning that department 19-15. As I said, Shaker has caused 3 penalties, 2 of which Walsh Jesuit capitalized upon on the power play. And in the name of defensive turnovers, each zone has really had 2 apiece. And there is a trip on Walsh Jesuit. We will be getting our first look at a Red Raider power play.
Here we have the secondary
Who it was?
Number 5.
Here was number 5, Coons, getting the trip. Here another trip, there's no call on that one. And so Walsh Jesuit will be able to clear immediately.
What's that on the taking track?
Here's Quentin Garnett leading the rush. He'll drop it off to Gavin Richards. He's tripped up, still no call. And we will get some groans from the away supporters. Quentin Garnett off the boards, looking to send it right into the corner. However, Walsh Jesuit will send it outside of play into the bench. And so with 13-15 left to go here in the third period, Walsh Jesuit is still up 3-2 is our score. 1:23 left to go on this Red Raider power play. It was Nathan Coons getting the trip. Here, Jolly not able to keep it inside of the zone. Here it's into the corner. Jolly sends it around the boards.
Come on, Josh!
Can Josh Brown make the planet? Not just yet. Lenahan almost had a backhand chance, but he can't get the stick on the puck in a clean fashion. Here it's with Josh Brown. Off the backhand, he'll send it up to Noam Greenberg. Greenberg unable to send it into the Walsh Jesuit zone. Now Jolly enters in. Moves around. Josh Weiner tries a shot. Can't really get it to go his way. Here Josh Weiner gets to the puck first. Shot made, and it'll go right off the stick of Cooper Mears and be sent into the corner. Now Lenahan's with it. Poke checked away from. Now 12 seconds left to go here in this penalty. Quentin Garnett's with it. He'll glide into the zone, trying to deke around the defender of Walsh Jesuit. He does just that, but can't get the stick back on the puck. Can't do much about that.
Oh my god, dude, can you imagine?
Maybe because it's on the other internet, I don't know.
That's, dude, he's not even trying to.
No, because it was working earlier. I don't know. Everywhere, I guess? Is there a problem with this? Is this always, no.
You cannot fall asleep in the end of the game.
Right.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 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 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we are back with 1:43 left to go in the final period of play. Jack Camp tied this one up at 3 apiece just moments ago. We are sorry that our audio has not been exactly stellar for this game. We know we've been having multiple issues on the voiceover, and we do apologize. However, here, there will be overtime if it gets to that. 1:15 left to go in regulation time. If an overtime is needed, they will take it. It'll be 5 minutes, I believe, of 3-on-3 if nothing is decided to remain a tie. Here it's with Kersher. However, we need to get there first. Save made by Cooper Mears. Now under a minute left to go in the period. Here, Jack Camp tripped up. No call. Here it's Josh Brown. He'll dump it into the zone. 40 seconds left to go in the final period of action. It's Lenahan with it in the corner. What can Lenahan do? For the moment, he'll try to center it to Isaac Miller. Can't find his man through the traffic. Now Noam Greenberg with a shot. A glove saved by Tavian Parks in between the pipes for Walsh Jesuit here today. 24 seconds left to go in regulation time. As I said, if nothing is solved in the 45 minutes of regulation time, we will have a bit of overtime if nothing's decided there. And we will have a tied game after everything. Here it's with Isaac Miller in the corner, trying to get it at the point for Lazar. Now Josh Brown's trying to send it right back in. Can he? Not yet. But Lenahan might have a play on it. Now Isaac Miller to Lenahan, and he'll whiff on the shot. That would have been incredible if Lenahan could make the play in the dying seconds. But now it's into the corner for no one to make the play on, and that will take us to the end of regulation time. And since this is a GLHL matchup, I believe this should go to overtime. And it looks like it will. The Red Raiders drawing up the game plan. So before overtime kicks off, we will take a short break. Thank you for tuning in. 3-3 is our score. 5 minutes of overtime soon to come. All right, so it looks like we will be getting 5 minutes of 4-on-4 ice hockey. I believe if nothing is solved after that, that'll be 5 minutes of 3-on-3. Here it'll be Jolly sending it into the Walsh Jesuit zone. Now Jolly to the point for Quentin Garnett. Garnett with a blast. Save made by the Walsh Jesuit man in the crease, Davian Parks. The senior doing well here tonight.
Come on, Brad!
And here it's with Quentin Garnett for Jack Cam. Shot made and hit with the leg by a defender out in front. Jolly trying to make the play against Josh Weiner. Weiner will whiff on the shot, and it'll go right back with Shaker. It's Jack Camp leading the rush forward. Camp trying to drop it off over to Sammy Gerber to his right, but he can't find his man cleanly as it's off the leg of a Warrior in front of the pass. Here's Holzer. Holzer trying to work around captain defenseman Noam Greenberg, and he can't do just that. It's into the corner. Holzer with a low percentage shot out wide. And now here it's Isaac Miller, and it's Gavin Richards on offense. Isaac Miller struggling to keep the possession as his own, and it'll fall to Walsh. But back to Shaker it goes after a poke check at the center line.
Yeah, man!
Or behind the net.
Keep going, Zip. Keep going, Zip.
It's with Holcomb. Holcomb trying to clear it out. Can't do so. It's with Jolly. Jolly fighting for the possession. Now it's in the corner. Walsh Jesuit will take it out. Trying to get it to Josh Weiner. He's dangerous if he gets puck possession. Garnett taking it himself. Garnett will find Sammy Gerber. Shot made! And then he'll not be able to get through the traffic of Holcomb and Jolly. Now here it's with Quentin Garnett. He'll leave it for Sammy yet again, and it'll go off of Kersher blocking the shot. Now trying to get that pass over to Kersher. And here Cooper Mears this time will reach up and make the catch out of the air. And now just about 3 minutes remaining in this 4-on-4 overtime. Face-off is to the left of Mears. It's Richards taking it. It'll be won by Walsh, however. Richards with the defensive zone turnover. He'll block a potential pass out in front, but it'll be McCarthy losing the puck possession anyway. There, an awkward bounce over to Cooper Mears. He'll have the leather fall down to the ice, and we will get a whistle. 2:44 left to go now in period number 3. Or excuse me, it still says period number 3 in this overtime period of 4-on-4 ice hockey. Here, face-off is won by Jack Camp, and it'll be Lazar taking it. And here he struggles with the possession. And as he tries to clear, he'll get it over to Josh Weiner of the other side. Now Noam Greenberg struggles with the puck possession. Trying to get it to Lazar. Weiner still on the puck. As I said, he is dangerous with this first line. Trying to center it over. Can't find him. Now Kershaw with a blast, and it'll end up into the netting. Not sure what exactly occurred there. All I know is that we have 2:17 left to go in the 4-on-4 overtime period. 3-3 is our score. I believe a point is awarded to both sides. Regardless. And there, almost an awkward bounce, able to get through the 5-hole of Cooper Mears. He's able to block it, however. 2:14 left to go now, only 3 seconds off the clock. Kaluri against Isaac Miller. And it'll be won by Walsh Jesuits Kaluri. Shot made by Kershaw. And now another shot there from number 22, Holcomb. Now here it's behind the net now into the corner. Shaker struggling here in this overtime frame. Here it's Holzer. Holzer drops it off for Kershaw. Kershaw looking for a lane to shoot. And he will make it. Cooper Mears will make the glove save yet again. 1:45 now left to go. Jack Camp taking the draw. He's up against Josh Weiner. Shot made off the draw. And it'll glide behind the net. Shaker really hasn't had too much time on attack in this bit of overtime on 4-on-4 ice hockey. Here, Shaker could really just use a clear. It's right next to the blue line, and it looks like Shaker will get their possession. Lazar to Noam Greenberg. Greenberg struggles to move it forward. Here he will, centering it over to Jack Camp. Can't find his man. Now Jack Camp is in front of the net, but it looks like Walsh Jesuit might have a step the other way. It's Weiner. He'll drop it off to Kirscher. Gavin Richards trying to get in front of the shot. And now there, a great save by Cooper Mears, tracking that one down in front of the traffic. And now here, it'll be Gavin Richards taking it out. He's with Jack Camp to his left. Shot made, and he will find the top left corner. Oh my goodness! And the Red Raiders clear the bench, and they will go on and celebrate in the corner. With 44.2 seconds remaining in the 5-minute 4-on-4 overtime period, the Red Raiders win this one in an upset. 4-3 is our score. Gavin Richards with the winning goal. Other goal coming from Ryan Lenahan, 2 from Jack Camp. And oh my goodness, what a game here at OBM Arena. And as both teams line up for handshakes, we will be signing off from a great game here at OBM. We will be back here tomorrow against Padua Franciscan High School. And they, as we know, are higher ranked in Ohio State standings. So that should be a tougher matchup. And we'll see. Now they've got momentum right back. We'll see what they can do on the road yet again. But from me, this is Vaughn Ullum. Thank you very much for tuning in to this great overtime win. We will be back tomorrow.